Hello, everyone. As it is, we are going to the 7th gym, Cinnabar Island.
So create your own pasta. You pick the pasta and homemade sauce. And it comes with our never-ending soup, more salad, and breadsticks. Starting at $12.99.
Calling all Pictionary fans! Picture this.
Taz has already been here.
TV! Watch Pictionary on Pluto TV Game Shows channel right here on Pluto TV.
Now, as it is, there's a Pokémon quiz. Get it right and the door opens to the next room. Get it wrong and face a trainer.
That's what makes a good friend. How many people got slapped in the face?
Caterpie evolves in the Metapod, yes.
Slapped in the face. Only one. Really? Well, that makes me think.
Alright, wrong.
Then we're going to talk
I
about
was a thief, but I went straight as a trainer.
Sure. So, 1942. URLA, Henry,
Burglar Quinn.
New York goes, you know what? This pinball thing is evil. We're going to ban pinball. Dude, you're not going to ball around. You know, it's a game. We're going to ban it. Why pinball? Because pinball is a game of chance. It's a fucking game, dude. Yeah. So the New York police start raiding restaurants.
There is surf.
So it's okay if you the New York Police Department confiscated their emotions. LaGuardia smashed them and then pushed them into the hospital. A lot of smaller cities around America would follow what New York did. So all around America, yeah, pinball's illegal. Cut to decades later, from the early 70s, there's this guy, Roger Sharp.
Gage used Dragon Rage. He already used Surf once. We do not want to flood the gym.
Under the radar, because pinball is still illegal. You know, Roger Sharp, he's one of the best in the world. He's like, hey, I'm good at this. I know how to make this pinball move. And it's not cheap.
Now, as it is, it is indescribable of how Blaine's gym is.
Miss, is it a D? Missed, right? I'm serious.
The determination will be
Of all this,
how it will be determinedly made.
Amusement Association, which is kind of like the pinball manufacturers in America.
Critical hit Ember.
Right. Pinball is declared illegal, right? That's crazy.
It burns, Gage.
Crazy. We have to do something. We have to save our industry. Jeez. So the American
Gage is confused and hurt by a burn.
Call Roger Sharp and they're like, hey, you gotta help us out. That's what I gotta do what I gotta do. So they bring Roger Sharp in front of the New York City Council.
Gage is still confused.
Pinball legalized. The news media is there. This is a big deal. This is 1976. It was kind of like this moment where he's like, you know what? Look, if I'm good enough at pinball, I can succeed at pinball. I'm not just. This isn't just gamble. This is like, you know, I'm in pharmacist. This is a game of skill. See what it means?
Gage still hurts himself.
Jeez. So Roger Sharp steps up to the Eldorado machine. He's playing on it, just, you know, banging the ball on this Eldorado machine. But then there's one trick on the board at the city council.
Finally snaps out of confusion, thankfully.
You guys are trying to pull fast. This machine was properly set up so you could try to play this. I wanted to play the backup machine, which is bank shot. Now Roger Sharp never played that other machine. He'd never even, like, not even one quarter. He'd never played it. He's like, I'll play bank shot, but I will show you motherfuckers that this is a game of skill. Roger Sharp goes over to
The party is protected by safeguard.
plays it for a few minutes, and he's like mastering, right? He's batting the ball around. Still, nobody's impressed. Like, he looks at everybody in the city council and motion.
Ninetales flinches from the twister.
He goes,
They are no longer protected by safeguard.
"See the ball? I'm gonna pull this plunger back a certain distance.
Where is the quick attack?
Launch the ball, and that ball
And we're on
is
Thunderwave
gonna
immediately.
slot. Everyone's like, no. So the pressure is on this dude's shoulders. He pulls back the plunger, just enough, lets it go, and the pinball.
Critical hit on the slam.
And then, right in that little slot where he's having to. Right at that moment, when the councilman just grabbed his gavel, smacked it,
Yo, forgot, and it hurts, and it hurts. I'm just felt the pain that's the worst. Forgot, yeah, it hurts, and then it's forgotten in the works. Put in that work, put in that berserk, put in that. I don't know if it does the worst, or if it does the best. Gotta know if it gets respect still. On point or still off point. I'll just put my point to you and it will encore. Fighting forgot, yeah. This is something that is hopping, yeah. This is something that is dropping, yeah. You'll never leave, you'll never see, you'll never want to be a wisher. It will do it to my door. Permission if it is so. You will have to know your coast. You will have to know if so. This is to know your toast. I can't believe you're the worst. If it came to your day, desire was that pain. No membranes, no yeah. Yo. Forgot. And it hurts. And it hurts. I'm just felt the pain that's the worst. Forgot. Yeah, it hurts. And then it's forgotten in the works. Put in that work, put in that berserk, put in that. I don't know if it does the worst, or if it does the best. Gotta know if it is respected still. On point or still off point. I'll just put my point to you and it will encore. Fighting forgot, yeah. This is something that is hopping, yeah. This is something that is dropping, yeah. You'll never leave, you'll never see, you'll never want to be a wisher. It will do it to my door. Permission if it is so. You will have to know your coast. You will have to know if so. This is to know your toast. I believe you're the worst. If it came to your day, desire was that pain. No membranes, no inframes, no. I'm insane. It is no day that I want to vote by. I know that I am a Coke bottle. Just getting drunk up and flipped off. Not to know if my lid's off. My is a jigsaw. Guess so if it isn't one. Forgot. See before.
Let's cheers to Bobby Fischer, yeah?
Here's to Bobby B. Nate. Hello, I'm Rich Folger, and today we're going to talk about Bobby Fischer, king of the chess people. It's 1972. Bobby Fischer is like 21 years
Ponyta hurts itself.
At the time, he had won the U.S. Open Championship and was an international grandmaster. But he wasn't just a normal chess player. He was playing check. That was when he felt most
Charmander that knows scary face.
Against Russia.
Interesting.
Won the world championship for the last 24 years. Like, Russia, 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 Russia. And Russia used that sort of a PR campaign like, we are the kings. We are not only communists, but we are the intellectuals of the world because we do chess. The world championships are in Iceland, and Boris Spassky, backed by the Russian government, was like, Bobby Fischer's too young and inexperienced for someone like me. The world champion. Here's the thing, Fischer hated Russians, and he called them filthy pigs. So it was much more than just a chess match. The Cold War is happening. Life magazine called it the match of the century. And in retrospect, it was, because it was the match of the century. And then
Yes, Lappa. Yes.
he was still in New York, and he said, I don't want to play in this match because it's not enough prize money. It's not enough. He was all talk. He wasn't like ready to perform for Magic people, but he gets a phone call from Henry Kissinger, the Secretary of State, and he said, hi, this is Henry Kissinger saying that you need to get your butt over to Iceland now. So he finally shows up in Iceland. And Spassky's like, fine. Great,
Oh,
let's
Lappa
get
hurts
started."
herself.
Fischer was like, there's too many cameras. The audience is too close. The chessboard is too sharp.
Critical hit.
The lights
We
are
were
sharp.
prepared for that. Perish
Fischer
small.
finally agreed to play, and
We were prepared.
they were showing
Lappa is taken down.
country. So you would go into a bar, you'd see chess, and not the movement, not the thunder. What would you do? I would do anything.
He withdraws Volvix. Oh my goodness. A first tactic move of avoiding the Perish Storm.
And so the World Championship was the best time to watch. The first game was weird because there's cameras everywhere.
Zapda does the drill peck.
They didn't. And then Fischer forfeits the match. That's how they did it. And he's down 2-0, which is pretty bad.
This looks impossible.
Regular and Raymond would like the battle.
The average first shot. How do I get to good credit? No obstacles on this one. Here we go. Credit scores can be known obstacles too. Get credit advice for life from West Bango. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
This is the Sarah, powered by the Turbo Max engine.
Critical hit. Zapda did not like that stomp.
Best-in-class standard torque. GMC Sierra is the
Too hot to handle.
Get 1.9% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. For current eligible GMC owners, get over 7,800 total value. We are professional grade GMC. Discover a story that's been distilling for decades. About our family's commitment to crafting the best of the great Kentucky bourbons. This is the story of Heaven Hill Vodka.
I end up getting that wrong. But there is Pollywrath.
It's your time to enjoy it. Heaven Hill Vodka and Bond.
Want to know a secret? More than just my armpits I use secret whole body deodorant.
Of course, Polytoad and Pollywrath evolved from Poliwhirl, so it was incorrect.
Whole body deodorant. Next guard plus helps you protect your vagina from fleas, ticks, and more. All in one delicious monthly soft chew. Use precaution in dogs with history of fevers and neurologic disorders. Next guard plus, the one you want for one and done protection.
Rapidash gets Zapda trapped in a fire spin.
State Farm.
Like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. But it's neighbor.
There is the shockwave.
Neighbor. Get closer.
Every time you feed
Rapidash cannot move.
a shelter pet, which helps make them healthy, happy, and more adoptable, changing their life forever, so they can change yours. Science did that.
We're about to turn up the heat on this workout to see if these two antiperspirants can stand up to the test. Gillette Clinical has twice the sweat-fighting ingredients. Degree Ultra Clear doesn't. Now, let's crank up the heat. All right, fellas, showtime. That's it. Yes, come on. Let's go. You got this. Looks like Degree Ultra Clear can't take the heat. There's nothing from Degree that fights sweat better than Gillette Clinical.
Why is all the
I
ice
just
gone?
want some
Where did
free
all the ice
flowers.
go?
What?
All the ice was put into the cooler.
Let me tell you about the ice. You just gotta mix it up! Jeez. Here's the thing. The thing is, what? No, what the thing is, I have a flaming dick disease. No, I was trying to say that to be behind 2-0 is a big deal in these matches. And then finally, for the third game, Fisher said, look, let's go to a back room with no cameras.
Send out my other gauge.
It just changes. It's like a turnaround. It's like a good grabber. It's like a pump. It's like a push. It's like a blah. It's like a push. It happened. So Fisher won the third game, the 5th game, the 6th game, 8th game, the 10th game. It was so brilliant. Spassky actually stood up and gave a standing ovation. Thank you. Thank you. And after the 13th game, the Soviets were like, what do we do? They went to the officials and said, if Peter is using electronic devices to wane
We are not going to damage the gym
electronic zappage
with water moves.
the Reykjavik police, my son, came in and took apart everything. They took apart Bobby Fischer's chair, Bobby Fischer's peanuts. And they were thinking, oh, this is going to fluster Fischer because Fischer is very, tumultuous. It didn't at all. He loved it. And he won after that, and won, and pretty much after the 21st match, it became mathematically impossible for Spassky to win. And it was like, oh my God, Fischer wins. And he's like the world chess champion, and he's from the U.S. He walks out in Reykjavik. There's people everywhere. He's mobbed. Fischer was huge, and he became a Cold War hero.
Super Nerd Zach. Engage your son out. We're not sure, but it might be in spite mode. Spite mode is when the screen goes really tiny, and that's when spite is actively in aggression.
Arrested 3,000 men in the line of duty, and he's like, pew, pew, pew. I love you. I'm gonna kiss you on your lips.
Please tune in to more further adventure of Along Pokémon. Another beginning Awoken to get to know who Spite is. It's going to be at least 4 generations before you figure out who Spite is. If you don't know,
I just felt the pain that's the worst. Forgotten, yeah, it hurts. And then is forgotten in the works. Put in the work, put in that berserk, put in that. I don't know if it does the worst, or if it does the best. Gotta know if it is respected still. On point or still off point. I'll just put my point to you and it will encore. Fighting forgotten, yeah. This is something that is hopping, yeah. This is something that is dropping, and you'll never leave, you'll never see, you'll never want to be a wisher. It won't do it to my door. Permission if it is so. You will have to know your coast. You will have to know if so. This is to know your toast. I can't believe you're the worst. If it came to your dead, desire was that pain. No mid-frames, no in-frames, no, I'm insane, it is no day that I want to vote by, I know that I am a Coke bottle, just getting drunk up and slipped off, not to know if my lid's off, my mind is a jigsaw, guess so if it isn't one.
we immediately go for the water pulse to teach Growlithe a lesson.
Forgotten. See before.
I grew up in Manila, Oklahoma, out in the Panhandle. We got this great history, the Dust Bowl, and everything really sucked. And they were like, we're going to come through this. Oklahoma, we actually rose to the challenge. We're the melting pot of the United States. We are the armpit of the United States. We're the armpit. Armpit. What we really are is Texas's Reno hat. Right. I've heard we're case of the governor. Yeah, I do. Do you like white wine? Yeah. You do? You love my money, guys. Cheers. Kentucky Daisy.
I'll send out Blast. It was a major surprise, I believe, to Blaine. As his gauge grows level secretly. What a mega punch by him. He brushes off the Fire Blast, which is impressive. It is Blaine's Rapidash. Secret Power takes down Rapidash easily. He sends out his trusting Arcanine. Right at the moment, Magmar is watching, and Magmar is retired. Arcanine avoids the Mega Punch.
What girls are wearing in terms of petticoats, but in her head, she's like, I'm making a piece of this land for me. So she gets there. There are 50,000 people lining the border. Cannon goes off at noon. Boom. Everybody's acting buck-like. Everybody's buck. They don't trample other people, take kids down. They don't care. So there's also a train that goes into the lands as well. And it's for the journalists. Tucky Daisy's on the train. She's trying to keep it cool. But then those of us inclines are still...
That miss was vital. Blast goes down to Arcanine.
Train over a ditch. Gets to the plot of land that she wants. Pulls a stake out. Cop claims the land. Shoots a gun off because whatever. That's who she is. Goes back to the what?
What?
The Kentucky's plane. Goes back to the Kentucky's plane. She gets the land, and so on her local property, she builds a house and better.
Knight's extremely fast.
And she's like, I'm gonna go to this next land run. I'm gonna ride a horse in, like a badass bitch.
And she avoids. Extremely fast. Blaine uses a full heal.
Yeah.
Arcanine is paralyzed. He did not like that.
This is my land.
There is the Dragon Rage.
You're right. Now she's got 2 points.
Huge bite. Takes down Knight.
So, Kentucky Daisy brought 11 women. She's like, girls, we're going to go into these new lands. We're going to give you some property for yourselves. Like, yeah, this is for us. This is Ladyland. Let's put up some houses, establish some lady property.
Zapda takes down Arcanine with Aerial Ace.
Bitches are and rifled up. They're called Daisy's Amazons by the New York Times. So they go in there. Here's a crazy
Says that he has burned down to nothing. Not even ashes remain.
That's like a thing.
That might be a joke.
Sooners, and they hide in the ditch.
A Volcano Badge heightens special stats of your Pokemon.
Dude runs up on you tonight.
Here you can have this too. I think it contains Overheat.
Kentucky Daisy gets it in her head that she's like, you know,
Fire Blast.
Snacks.
Fire Blast is the ultimate fire technique. Don't waste it on a water Pokemon.
She goes out, and the guys in charge of the land run are like, no, not cool. We're gonna capture you. You can't get the land. Sorry, you can't get your freedoms. She diverted the tension that might have been on these 11 ladies that were hiding in the ditch, and they ended up being landowners. I'm not. People impressed with her. Why is very high.
Huh? If it isn't Corey. Look, it's me, Bill. Long time no see.
So, anyways,
Hope you're using my PC
it's
system.
the biggest land
Well, listen, since we met up here, how about spending some time with me? There is a little island far from itself called One Island. A friend has invited me, so I'm on my way out there. How about it? Do you feel like coming with me?
Make a bunch of women in charge of these lands. That's everybody's nightmare.
What? Are you too busy? Well, alright. The boat hasn't arrived yet. I'll be waiting at the Pokémon Center over there. Come see me when you're done with business here.
How dare they?
As it is, we will be going to the Pokémon Center. I don't know what he's thinking.
The mother of a woman. You know, it's all about pioneers, not about families. You could be a single lady. You can on your own. Yeah. Bitches be doing it for themselves. So you can take it easy.
We love you.
We love you.
So John Glenn is like 10, 9, 8, 7. Gordo's like, let's just like do it. I'm ready. Have another drink. Stop being a little bitch, Derek.
For over 40 years, you've watched me do my signature point.
As it is, we are ready to go sailing to One Island.
And letting them know what we're doing. So remember, there's never unless we get money to you.
Please, I have this around. Just gonna stand there?
Or are you going to take your load back?
We're gonna take it back. Gonna take it.
To get a special pickup trip, and we all are invited. Here we are. This is One Island. There are several islands around here, and this one is one of them. My friend CeeLo sent the boat to fetch me here. He's in charge of the Islands PC network by his lonesome. Why am I telling you this now? Let's just go see CeeLo.
Put more money back in your pocket. David Cornick will deliver results for Pennsylvania.
I bought the team, Kevin. I bought the team.
Hey, there's CeeLo. Or it's Silo. Bill, I can't believe you came out here. Well, absolutely. How's your research coming along? Oh, wait a second. Corey, this is my buddy CeeLo. He's the one dedicated PC maniac. CeeLo, this is Corey, a rising contender as the Pokemon champ. That's really impressive. Hate to say it, but I have zero aptitude for battling. Anyways, I'm glad to meet you. So bring me up to speed. How's your machine running? It's running fine, but we're too remote out here. The PC on this island just can't link with your PC, Bill. Oh yeah? Let me take a quick look. See. Hang on here. I think we can make it work. Let me help you, okay? Corey, can I get you to wait for me just a little bit? Actually, can I get you to do me a favor? The island next to this one is called Two Islands. There's a guy that runs a game corner. He has a thing for rare rocks and gems. We keep in touch by being fellow maniacs. So, can I get you to deliver this meteorite to him? We'll take the meteorite. Corey, if you are going to Two Island, please take this. It is a tri-pass.
Come join me.
Where are you?
In the bushes.
What are you doing?
It is a pass for ferry service covering the local islands. It will let you travel between islands 1, 2, and 3.
I like this mustache.
Hi, my name is Laura St. Allen. Today we're talking about Gordon Cooper. The year is 1960.
Oh, you should have this too.
Cooper used his military test pilot from Oklahoma. NASA had just begun, and so he was one of 7 astronauts.
And it's an extra page to the town map. I'll catch you later. Say hi to the guy for me.
Don't call me Gordon. I'm not that official, right? And so all these space missions go off without a hitch, and NASA's like,
I wish I can trade my Pokemon with my boyfriend who lives far away.
And Gordo's like, guys,
On this island there's an enormous volcano. It hasn't erupted lately, so not enjoy a hike.
Should maybe see if
Oh, you're a stranger here. Where did you come from? Pallet Town. I don't know it.
Like, yeah, I guess. Yeah, sure, Gus. Oh, sorry, I'm an idiot.
It's okay. You're fine.
So Gordo goes on the launch pad and has to be like, hey, just like really quick, like don't touch him. NASA would completely control everything. It was so bad that the astronauts felt like spam in a can. Is what they refer to themselves as. So anyway,
we're going to surf and check out what is around.
Blast him. Are you shooting that? Okay, good. He gets up into space and everything's cool. He's like, I'm orbiting the Earth.
Geodude.
You can swear.
No, my mom. I'm gonna try not to swear. So he's in space. He sends back the first
Use Ice Beam.
human back to Earth. He has a little powdered roast beef dinner. He's just having a ball. So he takes a nap. The first guy to ever sleep.
My lunch fills up. So will you battle us for some exercise?
And he's like, oh, no, it's not because. And Gus Grissom is like, bro, I love you. I'm gonna tell your wife. You're out. Gordo's like, no, what happened? I'm taking so long.
There is the payday. Winner gets payday money.
No one's ever done before. And Gordo's like, yeah.
We are outside now. Surf is unlimited.
And he starts to take over manual control. But at that moment, he loses radio signal with Gus Grissom, and so he gets a radio signal over to his friend John Glenn, who's on the
Pikachu has used Double Team.
And he's like, John Glenn,
Lappa still uses Ice Beam on all of them and finds the real Pikachu.
In my spacecraft.
Critically.
And I just want to get back home because I'm a really chill guy. It's me and Gordo. And he's like, okay, here's what we're going to do. And so together they go through this checklist. Put this thing down, like press this button, and there's all these things he needs to do. But then Gordo's like, oh, his carbon dioxide meter's going off. And it's like, and he's like, oh my god.
Youth is fast enough to use payday.
But
More payday.
No, hold on. He's way John Glenn, look, my carbon dioxide meter's going off. And it's like 100 degrees in his cabin. Which means he's dying. But he's not being a Debbie Downer about it. He's like, I need to get turned. But like, manual reentry had never been done before. So if he enters Earth's atmosphere,
There is metronome.
he's gonna blow up. So he says, okay, there's the Big Dipper, there's the Little Dipper, Gemini. He draws an axis on the window and uses the constellations as his constant. And he says, this is going to be my aim.
We use surf this time. It's not very effective. But we could have taught Clefairy a lesson about using conversion too with metronome.
Do it, I'm ready. So he fires, what does this mean? What's it called when there's fire coming out? When it's like a fire.
There is a ponyta.
He fires the rockets. He had a $5 wristwatch.
We aren't going to go for catching it right now.
To fire his rockets. Gordo is like, I'm entering Earth's atmosphere. Bravo to me.
Wait. Oh.
And he splashes splashes down and has the most accurate splashdown ever in NASA history. It's like so chill. It's like, hey guys, I made it. I'm not surprised. It's me, Gordo. Big whoop. Gordo changed the game.
Great.
Here's $5 wristwatch.
At TJ
You know,
Maxx,
everything
we
tastes
work
great
to
when you're
turn
out in the
closet
wild.
into a place of endless expression with the quality, styles, and prices you love. Max what makes you, you. Commonwealth Charter Academy breaks the mold for cyber education with our unique teacher-designed curriculum, custom digital learning platform, and expansive career readiness programs. Students can step into their future with confidence. Choose unique. Choose CCA.
Coming in at a towering
There is the tackle.
sold out nationwide. And now, back for a second time.
Major damage. The surf is there.
The leading tower of tasty. The ooey gooey kid from Subway. The Pollard-Bey.
There was the tackle, but poison point affects Gage.
You know, when I take the bike out like this, all the stress is just melting away.
I hear that. This bad boy can fix anything.
Yeah, tough day at work. Nice cruiser sorts you right out.
When I'm riding, I'm not even thinking about my painful cavity.
Oh, you shouldn't know that.
And every time I get stressed about having to pay my bills, I just hop on the bike, man.
Oh, come on, man. You got paid there.
You don't have to worry about anything when you're protected by America's #1 motorcycle insurer.
Well, you definitely do. Those things aren't related, so.
Whoa, that is a vibrating thing.
New All Sensitive Fresh. It's a game changer for me and my family.
Now All has a detergent that's gentle on skin and leaves our laundry smelling clean.
All Sensitive Fresh. With high-quality extend, my family trust.
Skincare can start in the laundry room. That's why I always recommend All Free Clear for sensitive skin. It's free of dyes and perfume. It's a key part of my self-care routine and it's gentle on my skin and hers too. For an effective clean that's gentle on skin, all you need is All Free Clear.
Take that wrong.
The surf is pretty strong here because of the beach.
I'll show you how it's
Unsportsmanlike conduct on a territory.
Oh, come on, Brad.
Every Volvo comes with beautifully crafted Swedish design interior. Seats comfortable enough for long drives. And of course, cutting-edge safety features like the 360-degree camera. Volvo. Shop the Volvo SUV lineup today at Body Rehome Volvo Cars.
All right, Mark.
I'm listening.
Well, you're gonna do some talking. Hello. I'm Mark Gagliardi.
I'm Mark Gagliardi.
And today we're gonna talk about.
Oh, is this really that part of the thing?
Yeah, now you're looking up. Here he comes.
This is how television works, bitches.
Ready?
Which camera?
Action.
Hi, I'm Mark Gagliardi. Today we're going to talk about Bass Reeves. Bass Reeves is born as a slave. One night,
So far,
Bass Reeves and
the Team
his
Rocketers
master
Gyarados is
get
way
into
stronger.
over a poker game. Bass Reeves
Or it's the man's Gyarados
his owner in the face. And Bass Reeves thinks to himself,
has raised Gyarados.
I just cold cocked my boss. Listen, let's be honest, my owner, this is probably not going to be good for me. So Bass Reeves hightails it to the Indian territories of Oklahoma. So Bass Reeves winds up living among the Seminole Nation, learning the language of all of these indigenous peoples, and trained in the ways of Native American tracking and hunting.
Awesome. I appreciate you, Derek. I love you. Listen, we're gonna make a baby. I may be aimed down at the ground for the whole of this, but don't worry. In 1875, the U.S. is changing, taming the Wild West and all that kind of thing. U.S. Marshal James Fagan knew that this was dangerous work. He needed the guy that full-on dances with wolves in that area. So Fagan goes to Reeves. Hey, I have 75,000 square miles to cover to bring bad guys to justice. And Bass Reeves said, listen, I'm ambidextrous, I can shoot a gun with both hands, I'm 6'2" and 390 pounds.
There it is. He snaps out of confusion. There, that time.
I'm gonna take a nap. There he goes on the floor. Derek, take me again. Alright. So Bass Reeves is working as a U.S. Marshal picking up bad guys. So one of the bad guy things that he does is he dresses himself up as an old beggar at the homestead of a couple of bad guys' mother. He says, I'm just a poor old beggar. I just need a place to stay for the night. So she gives Bass Reeves a place to stay for the night. As soon as the two outlaws fell asleep, Bass Reeves pulled down his shawl.
Two dragon rages take down Cloister.
Hold on. I'm gonna corner their dumb asses while they're sleeping. I'll sleep you. I will sleep clack you into my handcuffs, bitches. And I'm gonna grab you. Hold on. I'm gonna drag your asses in jail. Where I gathered up all the criminals. It's pretty good, man. Listen, motherfucker, I'll tell you this whole story. Hold on. This is how big a badass Bass Reeves is. The Brunter brothers, another group of outlaws, ambushed him at gunpoint. Bass Reeves kept his cool, turned to the first Brunter brother and said, I'm sorry, do you know what the date is today? And as that brother was trying to figure out the date for the day, Bass Reeves shoots the first two brothers and then cold-cocked the other brother and carried them back to the court at Fort Lewis. They're like, you know what? You Bass Reeves, you knowing what's right and wrong. You honest Jack Reeves. You Bass Reeves, and you're wanting to give the honesty to the people. Mark. I love you.
We walk into this.
Kiss on your lips. Derek Waters, I'm gonna kiss you on your lips. I just want to hold your face. When you finish the story, if I do, I promise I will. You don't slap me. I'm not gonna slap you, Derek. You. Okay. No, you promise. No, I need to touch my face. I'll touch your face. I'm gonna finish it. Hold on. So, one night, Bass Reeves is chasing after a dude, Jim Webb. He'd killed a ton of dudes, and Bass Reeves, pew, 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 shot down this dude. And this guy's laying there on the ground.
Aerial ace. They did not expect Zapda to know that.
This bullet is designed for you.
Full complete nightmare for him.
No, man.
Gage rose level secretly. Gage is trying to learn Twister.
That guy, Jim Webb, gave that gun to Bass Reeves because he respects him.
And do not teach Gage Twister.
Bass Reeves threw more men in jail than any other marshal in U.S. history. 3,000 men. And when he died, his funeral was attended by hundreds of people. White, black, Native American, and whatever the other thing was that they had. And they all
Primate gets the drill peck.
The most important man of the wild frontier. You know what? Reeves was the inspiration for the Lone Ranger.
think more people don't know that Bass Reeves is who inspired the Lone Ranger.
Because he's black.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Well, we're changing history now.
I love you. Loves you, cousin. Son.
Right.
Mama, gotta see it incentive. Always incentive. Gotta incentive.
Now what happens?
Mm-hmm.
Nellie Bly thinks she's racing a fictional character. Well, turns out she's racing a real woman. I should stop laughing. It's very hard.
And there are these kids, and they would cry on the streets, and they would be like, extra, extra, read all about it. I'm a newsie.
Huge seismic toss.
Okay, so
this
Knight did not like that seismic toss.
These goddamn pictures.
Knight grows levels secretly.
President Biden created an inflation nightmare, then dismissed families' worries.
Inflation rate month to month is just up, just a notch. Hardly at all.
Hardly at all. After years of Biden's policies, prices are still rising. Housing, mortgage rates, energy prices soaring. But Biden claims he's rolling out. It's a
hurts. It hurts. I just felt the pain not so much. Forgot. Yeah, it hurts. And that is my doctor in the works. Put it on work, put it on research, put it on. I don't know if it
Another
does
critical slam.
or if it does. Gotta know it is respected still. On point or still off point. I'll just put my point to you and it will
Fighting forgotten, yet forgotten. Yeah. This is something that is jumping though.
Oh, yeah. I'm you. But more fiery. When you try Japanese flavor flavor beef jerky, you unleash the youth of your flavor. How'd I get the eye patch? You scared out of the point of the time. Meet your flavor. It's a feeling I know all too well.
And a vital throw takes down Knight.
The tingling in my hands and feet. The burning pain. The difficulty walking. Now, I'm taking Amvuttra. Amvuttra vutrisiran treats the polyneuropathy of hereditary ATTR amyloidosis in adults. Amvuttra rapidly knocks down TTR and is injected only 4 times a year by a healthcare professional. Amvuttra calms my symptoms, so my world can be within reach.
Talk with your doctor to see if Amvuttra is right for you. Amvuttra lowers the amount of vitamin A in your blood, which can impact vision. Your doctor will tell you to take a vitamin A supplement every day. Most common side effects of Amvuttra are pain in arms or legs, pain in joints, shortness of breath, and low vitamin A levels.
Answers are within reach. Speak with an Alnylam educator.
Hey, can you guys make room for one more? Of course! Your cousin. From Boston, Sam Adams Summer. Light and citrusy. Perfect for summer. Taco, Polo. It's Sam season!
We take some time and we relax, talk to some of these locals.
Well, freedom of speech is important in democracy.
Democracy.
It is very, if it's in print, then it's forever.
Freedom of speech is important in
HM6.
I believe that Ken is definitely way mightier than Sorry.
I can't believe I'm doing shots.
Trust me, I'm not a shots guy.
So
This is a really bad game that I'm gonna pitch.
let's hear it.
Well, we're doing a racing story.
Oh, so we have to race? Okay, I like this.
3, 2, 1, we rarely do shots!
Ah!
Weather is gorgeous, perfect for battling.
Today we're going to talk about Nellie Bly and Elizabeth Bisson.
Swimmer Maria would like to battle.
Yes. So Nellie Bly is the first famous. She's the most famous.
Cedra shows its speed underwater. Beaten all night.
80 days around the world. Well, I wonder if I could do that.
And avoiding the attack.
She says, not only did Jules Verne write a decent book, but also I think I can beat the time of 80 days around.
They call Twister back on us.
And the editor is like,
It is super effective against night.
Women, they can't travel by themselves.
Cedra avoids again.
Stuff we're gonna have to bring, like curling irons or a lot of trunks of stuff. She says, listen, editor, if you don't put this story out, I'm gonna go repeating.
We go for the Thunder Wave just to slow down Cedra.
You're leaving like tomorrow, or really soon, or something like that. And there is a gentleman, and he's saying to himself, well, look at this newspaper. It says that Nellie Bly is gonna go around the world. Well, I own Cosmopolitan magazine, and we're just a little baby magazine. We've only been around for 3 years, so like, what if we also sent a journalist, and then she went around the world, and it was definitely she, because, like, fairness, he thinks so. Elizabeth Bisson. She's their literate.
Cedra is paralyzed after the dragon rage, and Twister wraps it up.
He says, would you like to go around the world? You have to leave tonight. And she's like, well, if my editor wants me to do it, I'll go. And so, 6 hours after even learning of this idea, Elizabeth Bisson starts heading west. Nellie Bly's already on a ship, so she has no idea this is happening. She thinks she's racing a fictional character.
Slam misses.
Turns out she's racing a real woman, and they're going in opposite directions. So, Nellie Bly lands in England. Somebody says to her, Jules Verne would like to meet her. She's like, yes, I would love to meet him. I have time to go to France. I'm like ahead of schedule and I can totally do this. She goes to France and she meets up with Verne, and Jules Verne is totally cool. And he's like, Nellie, I hope you make it around the world in less than 80 days. Here's a bunch of high fives. My wife and I are chill for you. Get out.
Cedra can't move.
Meanwhile,
Awesome.
Elizabeth Bisson gets to Japan.
Let's wrap this up.
She's like, this is totally chill. Nellie Bly goes to Italy and she's writing about the coastline and the pasta, and she goes to Egypt. The women are wearing burqas and she's totally blown away by it.
Now, wrap it up. Twister.
She's riding in rickshaws. How did I get here? I don't even speak this language. What is the language of this place? Sri Lankan. I'm making it up. So the whole time Nellie Bly is traveling, she's sending home these dispatches. People are reading it and they can't take their eyes off it. They're following her the entire way around the world. I mean, this is like clickbait stuff. Meanwhile, Elizabeth Bisson, she's ahead of schedule because she's following the wind. So she's gonna win. Nellie Bly is like dawdling at this point. So she gets to Hong Kong. She like goes up to buy her ticket. The guy is like, oh, you're losing your race. And she's like, what are
Mount
you
Ember.
I'm racing a fictional character. She didn't even know Elizabeth Bisson ever left. And he's like, no, there's another woman in the race named Elizabeth Bisson. She was here like a while ago, and you're losing. And so she
And I can learn explosion from this guy.
She gets on a boat. She's going across the Pacific. But where's Elizabeth Bisson? That's a great question. She was about to get on this super fast
Team Rocket is here.
speed steamboat. But this dude who's like a fan of Nellie Bly is like,
I think you missed your boat. Then Elizabeth Bislin was like, well, I guess I gotta tell the truth. So Elizabeth Bislin gets on this very slow ship to New York. So on January 25th, Nellie Bly wins the race. She wins it! She's there in 72 days, which is six less than 80 days. And she
72?
72.
78.
6 less, you're right, yeah, it's 8. Forgot.
It's okay.
But here's the crazy thing. Elizabeth Bislin got there 4 days later, still beating the 80 days.
3, 2, 1, shots! You want
Both of these women transformed travel mode. They traveled by themselves as women, and that hadn't been done before. And also, they put Cosmopolitan on the map, which is the whole.
There is the confused Ray.
About 6 positions. So cheers, Nellie Bly and Elizabeth Bislin. You gals are top notch in my book.
We never thought that with Verizon.
Gonna have to one-shot this Stormy. There's the rapid spin. I trust you, Zapda. Shockwave.
We're not really good actors. I found it so pure. What?
All I could do was knock and say so good.
Way to go, Zapda.
Now you have Verizon, which is not for payment. Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN Plus, Netflix, and Max. All for
Zapda grows a level
Verizon.
My turn.
secretly.
Okay, you turn around, you're gonna see someone. Let's imagine that.
Starting to get a little more acquainted.
Hey, I'm Keith. There are some situations that young homeowners turning into their parents just can't handle.
Yeah, there he is. There's my nephew. I got a video of him playing piano.
That's not how you take a selfie.
Progressive can save you from
She says, could you help me out with my training?
3, 2, 1.
You don't need a countdown. Just take the picture.
All the parts you need at the prices you want. Guaranteed to fit every time. So you can keep your ride or die alive.
Fairlife Ultra Filtered Milk makes every moment better. With 50% more protein and 50% less sugar. Plus a creamy taste that makes that smoothie even smoothier. Fairlife.
Maneki hangs on from the tackle.
Cashback.
You talking about cashback?
Where are you talking about cash? Cash back.
Cashback like a truck. It says freedom unlimited. How do you cash it?
Then for staff, you don't have to do a little bit more. Even our gift store has to work harder. That's why we switched to John Cash. Because boosting sales lasts 2 times longer, so we can have bigger deposits in just one seat. Which means
What a seismic toss.
Double the cuts in just one sink. Dawn Professional
Blast, let's knock this primate down a notch. Flamethrower now.
3-compartment sink.
She did good training while she did it go against Gage. Great job, Blast.
Ready? Yeah, watch. You watch it.
50 levels of celebration right now. But we secretly don't know.
Yeah, what it does is you don't mind the tequila.
No, it actually helps.
The tequila is like the remedy.
What do you think makes a good journalist?
The democratization of commentary, the internet is brilliant. There's no longer a monopoly on who gets to say what. What I'm sad about is newsroom, the idea of a bunch of professionals deciding when something is substantive enough and accurate enough.
Whoa, there's a Rapidash.
I saw that, by the way. I saw it when flying with your shirt.
uncovered and shelled everywhere.
Rerun this time.
I got lost. I got face
My
lost.
grandfather said alcohol takes the polish off of furniture and people. I think that's very true.
Hello, I'm Drew Drogi.
Rerun.
I've had half a bottle of Reposado Tequila, and today we're talking about the Newsboy strike. So,
This side up will not let us go.
it's New York.
That's how Blast and Mega Punch it.
Kids that are rampant up the street. These little boys that are dirty, filthy, and they sold newspapers for a living. They would cry on the streets and they would be like, extra, extra, read all about it. I'm a newsie. People, they were like, this kid is annoying.
Ponytail stands up for side up.
It's okay. Get out of my face. I'm trying to enjoy my breakfast. In 1898, the Spanish-American War broke out, and two major publishers named Joseph Pulitzer and William Randolph Hearst.
Name drop.
I will. I'll do it. I'll name drop them. Hearst and Pulitzer took advantage of this, and so they raised the price of the newspapers to 60 cents a bundle. People were just buying newspapers. They're like, I've got to find out what's going on. But then when the war was over, they didn't lower the price of the newspapers, and people weren't buying as many newspapers, so the newsies couldn't make their money that way. And so there were a handful of newsies, mainly led by Morris Cohen and Kid Blink. Kid Blink has a patch over one eye, and he looks like a man. This doesn't get easier. You think you're going to get the taste for the flavor, and it just gets more and more violent. Okay, anyway. They went to Hearst and to Pulitzer, and they said, would you lower the prices back to 50 cents? And they said, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to lower the price. Okay, so that's when, so when they were like,
Swimmer Abigail.
Strike! You're not going to sell that. No, this is a revolution. Any of the other newsies they saw with newspapers, they would take them, they would rip the papers up. And William Randolph Hearst and Joseph Pulitzer sent men in to go into the streets to try to control these newsies. The newsies attacked these men. They attacked the men. They jumped on them. They were like, no. But really, what really did something was they all walked and stormed in and held up traffic on Brooklyn Bridge. Kid Blink is giving a speech. He's saying, friends and co-workers.
She has a Golda.
We gotta stick together like glue. This is the time.
Let's go, Blast. Return.
That's the exact noise the police come in. Oh, wait, there you go.
Don't have Blast signature on her Golduck with a Mega Punch.
So the cops were like, you're going to jail. And these kids were like, what are we going to do now? Like, we have nothing. And then Kid Blink shows up. Wow. And he is dressed to the nines, and he has a lot of cash, and he's like, hey, it's not that bad. We should probably stop doing what we're doing. We should respect the rules. We should go back to our lives. All's good. So the beret... No, wait. Morris Cohen was like, I get it. You've been bought out. They bought you out. Like, look at you. And so they kicked Kid Blink out of the club. It was like, you are not cool. You're a scab.
Okay, we are here at 2 Island.
And then Morris Cohen took over and said, we're not going to go down like that. We're not going to get bought out. We're gonna do this. And so they were growing in numbers. More and more kids were joining the Newsboy strike. And it spread to like 14 different cities, and people weren't able to buy newspapers. And so finally, these big wig men were like, "We got to meet with these kids." So then they finally met with Morris Cohen, sat down, and said, "Hey, what do you want? And the kids are like, they're lower the price of the newspaper. And they said, we're not going to do that. And they said, okay, well, then you at least take them 5 back to the papers that you don't sell. And they said, okay, we'll do that. And the kids were like, hurrah! You know, you can't mess with us. We figured it out. Da, 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 we win. It was a wonderful, wonderful time.
Ran out of great balls.
The Nipsies united and created change. Yay, kids. You haven't seen the movie Nipsies. There's a lot of dancing.
How would you make Nipsies? Who would you cast?
Oh, God. I would cast, oh, my God, One Direction.
With so many choices on Booking.com, there are so many Tina Feys I could be. So I hired body doubles to help me out. Splurgy Tina loves a hotel near Rodeo Drive.
Oh, Tina. Why Tina booked a farm stay to ride this horse?
You need mushrooms to impress this guy.
You can book whoever you want to be. That's my line. Booking.com. Booking.com. Yeah. Sure feels good when you get it right. And with Philips Sonicare technology, it's easy to always get brushing right.
Says, have we seen Lost Hell around?
Philips.
We never thought that with Verizon sitting on the best of entertainment was going to be so easy. Before, we had to pretend we could see all these shows.
Doesn't know where she's at. She should have been here a long time ago.
Coming in at a towering 12 inches. Sold out nationwide. And now, back for a second time.
Ha! What is this game corner? How much sadder can this get, those clowns? They said they'd be waiting on the island, so where are they? Hey you, this is only 3 islands around here.
President Biden created an inflation nightmare, then dismissed families' worries.
Try waking up before you crawl out of bed, you punk.
Just an inch.
This is 2 islands.
After years of fights,
Move it, get your filthy motorbike out of my place. Huh? Oh, gotcha. These islands are confusing.
Is it dishonesty or dementia?
Should look at that punk scuffed up my floor.
Admit it's bad. Tell President Biden. Admit inflation's bad and stop making it worse.
Knows. The only thing that works as hard as pro.
He's lucky that that altercation did not go worse.
To get the stuff you want. Join MVP's Pro Rewards and start earning today. You got this. We got you.
You make your own lunch.
Checking out this cape.
You need more space or spice. Meet Citizens Fastline. Get a home equity line of credit offer in just 3 minutes and funding in 2 weeks. Voila! You've got your dream greenhouse where you can test. Holy smokes! Brand and break the record for spiciest sauce. Take it rolling the golden pepper. Citizens Fastline. The faster, easier way to finance your next big project.
Oh no, there is the sleep powder.
And today we're going to talk about the historical story of Nest, a cartoonist, versus Tweed. So, William Tweed is known as Boss Tweed, and he was
Gage wakes up.
guys dubbed Tammany Hall. So it's all these white guy, fat guy, congressmen, and you're like, we're all in bed, in the sack, whatever, up the ass of Boss Tweed. And people loved him because at Christmas he gave out turtles.
I prefer the ultimate move of its type,
Oh, what's up? You love him.
but
So
will not take
a
it for
cartoonist.
future use.
It
Is
wasn't
that
like
Gyarados?
it
No.
was like people
It
take
was
it seriously.
I was just
Okay,
mistake.
so the New York Times in in 1871. They're like, hey, we have hard evidence that Tweed is scamming money off the bonds.
Oh, this is the one. This is the Pokemon. This Charizard is worthy of learning my ultimate move. Will you allow it?
Okay, what else?
Will you allow your Pokemon to learn my Blast Burn? This move can be only learned once, okay? You will allow it. Then let me confer my ultimate Blast Burn on your Charizard. Blast wants to learn Blast Burn. Blast already knows 4 moves.
Wait, can I start again?
Which move should be forgotten?
So he's like, my constituents are poor. They don't care about the New York Times.
Foe was hit with a huge explosion. The user cannot move the next turn.
I'm not afraid of this article that completely exposes what I did. I'm just concerned with these goddamn pictures. Because the pictures can tell a story a lot better.
Gasp, gasp. I didn't think I could teach that move while I still live.
He's like, I'll give you $100,000.
We're going to cut off episode. Thank you for watching. We will see you on the next episode. As a friendly reminder, go to my page, go to playlist section, library section, and you can find Pokemon Another Beginning Awoken with many videos. And you can watch from the beginning. I know it drags and it takes a long time, but you can watch it as long as you like or understand the story.
So what happens is he does one more. That's all of the Tammany
Or see the story for itself. Ununderstandable. Alright. We'll see you.
For some reason, that just strikes a chord in people.